Morning and happy Monday. I'm Andy Ross, pastor at Northminster Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona, and this is my shoe. I have two of them. And it's interesting to me. I've always enjoyed how the Bible uses a verb for living that's called walking. It's interesting, in the New International Version of Ephesians chapter 4, it says, I entreat you to live a life worthy of the calling you have received. In the New American Standard Version of the Bible, which is a little more literal to the original language, it reads, I therefore entreat you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling with which you have been called. The word is really more linked to walking. That's how Bible people in Bible times talked about living. They used this concept of walking. How are you moving through the day? How are your feet? How are your lives? Where are they taking you? Ephesians goes on to talk about, when you walk in a manner worthy of God's calling, it means you're humble. You practice gentleness. You're patient. You bear with one another in love. You make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through bonds of peace. Does that sound like something our world needs today? When I was in middle school, we called it junior high in Ohio, for PE, for gym class, 1 week, our instructor taught us how to walk and to jog. And I thought it was hysterical. Even to this day, I think it's kind of funny. Finally, by 7th grade, someone's going to teach us how to walk. And that if you go jogging or running, you need to really pay attention to where you're placing your feet and how you run. As a 7th grader, I just thought it was the most foolish thing ever. But now that I'm older, both in terms of physical exercise and in terms of pained feet, but also in terms of spiritual character and behavior, how we place each step so matters. How have you been walking these days? How will you walk through this week that God is giving to us? How will you walk with others in your life? How will you be gentle? How will you carry someone in love if they're weak or hurting? Today's Monday. And today and through this week, can we all agree in God's bond of peace that we're going to put on our gospel shoes? Have a great day. Lord's blessings be with you.